What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Today we are going to be doing a beginner's arms and abs Pilates workout. If we've not met before, my name is Margaret. I'm 25. I live in Arizona. I love all things health and fitness. I'm a Pilates instructor, and this week it's all beginners Pilates workouts. Oh gosh. So we're gonna go ahead and get started. We're gonna start with a warm up just like normal. Hands can come to the tops of your legs. We're just gonna start with a little bit of breathing. Take a nice deep inhale. You can start to pull your shoulders up towards your ears. Make it a full body breath. And then big exhale, we'll relax the shoulders down and back. We'll do two more like that. Inhale, shoulders coming up. Big exhale, we bring them down and back. One more. Inhale, shoulders come up. Big exhale, we'll pull them down and back. Hands are gonna come to the rib cage, a little bit of overlap on the fingers. Big inhale. Fill the belly up, feel the fingertips pull apart. Exhale, push out all of that air, feel the fingertips overlap. Beautiful, keep moving like that. Two more. Last one. From here, we'll lift the arms up into a T. I want you to flip your palms forward towards me. On your inhale, we're just gonna cross one arm over the other. Exhale, we'll open back up. Our next inhale, same thing on the other side. One arm over the other. Exhale, open back up. We'll keep moving like that. Just cross one arm over the other, open it up. So we release a little bit through the chest, through the front of the shoulders, through the backs of our shoulders as well. We'll do one more each side, one more with the right on top, one more with the left on top, and then I want you to bring your hands down by your sides. Palms are still gonna stay facing me. Inhale, we're just gonna lift the arms up overhead as far as they can comfortably go without your shoulders starting to creep up towards your face. Exhale, we pull it back down. We'll keep moving like that. Just lift it up. Pull it down. These warm-up exercises that we're doing, I really want you to focus on finding like a good spot with your shoulder blades. I don't know if I've said it before in this series yet, but I say it a lot. Pilates is all about strengthening the hips, strengthening your core, strengthening the shoulders, and getting the hips, the shoulders, and the spine all in really good postural alignment. So that's why I like to do warm-up exercises like this. We'll do one more here. And then we're gonna swing everything around. We're gonna come into a tabletop position. So if you wanna bring things around, hands are gonna come down onto your mat, knees back. We've got the shoulders over the wrists, the hips over the knees. Now we're gonna start off here just taking a couple of cat-cows. Inhale, we'll dip the belly down, open up through the chest, draw the shoulder blades together, gaze points forward. Exhale, we push down through the palms of the hands, curve the spine up, look back towards the tops of your legs. Inhale, we dip it down. Exhale, we pull it up, drawing belly button to spine, looking back towards the tops of your legs. Two more here. Last one. Perfect. Now I want you to reset in your tabletop. Take a deep breath, find a neutral position in your spine so you've got a nice flat back. Okay. We're gonna start to move a little bit through the arms. So I want you to press into the knees, press into your left hand. We'll take the right hand, we're gonna lift and lower. Exhale, we lift. Inhale, we lower. Exhale, we lift. Inhale, lower. Keep moving like that. Press evenly through all 3 points of contact with the mat. Four more. Two. And last one. Same thing on the left. Push some weight into the right hand. We'll do the same thing. Exhale, we lift the left arm. Inhale, we lower. Keep breathing. Make your breath kind of audible. That's gonna help you out, I promise. Every time you take that nice deep exhale, you want to think about knitting the rib cage together. So like what we did at the start, pulling the fingertips together as you take that deep exhale. Four more here. 4, 3, 2, and last one. Okay, left arm comes down. Now I want you to refine your tabletop position, find neutral one more time. We're gonna push the hips a little bit back towards the heels, just about 6 inches away. And then we'll pull it forward, pull the shoulders a little bit over the wrist, just a little bit. Exhale, we'll push the hips back. Inhale, we bring it forward, just a little bit forward over the wrist. It's nothing crazy. And if that doesn't feel good for you and for your wrist, you stop with the shoulders right over your wrist. That's fine. Every time we come up through our tabletop, whether you're shifting the shoulders over the wrists or not, I want you to think about drawing the belly button in, feeling a little bit of a pull through your low belly. 2 more here. 2. Last one. Okay, now find your tabletop one more time. Now what I want you to do is walk your knees back about 1 inch. We're gonna shift the hips back and we'll start to bend through the elbows. So shoulders are a little bit behind the wrists now. On your inhale, we're gonna start to bend through the elbows. So just inhale, bend. Exhale, extend. You keep that nice flat back. It's just a little bend, a little press. Now we have our hips pretty close to the knees, so most of our weight is pushed back towards the heels. This is going to be a pretty low pressure push-up situation. So I want you to start to engage a little bit through the triceps, through the shoulders, through the biceps as well. We'll just do about 3 more here. This will be 3. 2. And last one. Perfect. From here, I want you to walk your hands forward. We'll lay everything down onto the mat. Bring the belly down, and we're gonna work a little bit through the upper back. I want you to walk your feet out so your feet are about mat's distance apart. Press the tops of your feet down into your mat, and then press your pubic bone down into your mat. Hands come down, hands right underneath the shoulders, elbows point back towards the sides of your body. Start with your forehead down on the mat. We'll take a big exhale, press down through the palms of the hands, start to lift your chest off of the mat. Your gaze can point forward just a little bit. And then inhale, we'll just lower back down. Exhale, we lift, opening up at the chest and at the shoulders. You'll feel a little bit of a squeeze through your low back, through your mid back. Your lats are working too a little bit, those big muscles right underneath your armpits. And then we want to try and maintain a neutral neck, so you're not going to get a huge extension at the neck. That's first of all not going to feel super comfortable, but it's not really going to help you out if you start to tilt your gaze up. We'll just do about 3 more here. My triceps are starting to feel it already. Okay, I think I said 3. This will be 3. You guys are going to learn this about me really quick. I am not very good at counting. Okay, this will be 2. And last one. I want you to bring everything down to your mat. Forehead can drop down. We're gonna stack the arms, or stack the hands right on top of each other. Forearms are gonna come right out in front of you. Now we're just gonna move a little bit through the legs. So all I want you to do is take an exhale, start to lift your legs off of the mat, lifting the quads. We're just gonna kick the legs a little bit. Perfect. Now this is gonna work the back side of our body. You can keep your forehead pointed down to your hands. Maybe just rest the forehead on your hands. That works. Just kick the legs. It's gonna hit our glutes a little bit, so I know that's not a focus of today's workout, but it's also gonna help us get into our back muscles a little bit, which help us to strengthen and support our spine. So really important there. And I don't know if you know this, but your core also compromises your, I don't know what I'm trying to say. Your core also includes your back muscles. That's what I'm trying to say. I'm not gonna cut that out. So sorry for those of you that had to, listen to me stumbling through my words. Okay, I'm just gonna hold you here for about 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Legs come down. We're gonna bring the hands underneath the shoulders, press up, and come into a child's pose. Press your hips back towards your heels, reach the arms long in front of you. Take a deep breath. Okay, you're doing good. All right, from here, I want you to let's see. I'm gonna come this way. We're gonna come down onto our mat. Oh wait, no, I'm gonna come this way. We're gonna come down onto our mat, find a seated position. So hips down, feet are gonna be about hips distance apart, all 10 toes point forward. We're gonna do a half roll back. We've been here before with the hands behind the legs. Now I want you to bring your hands behind your body, point the fingertips forward. We're gonna get into our low belly and our triceps just a little bit. On your inhale, we'll sit up nice and tall as you can with your hands behind you. Exhale, we start to draw the belly button to the spine. Find the tuck in your tailbone. We're gonna roll back, pointing the elbows back towards the edge of our mat. Find that point that you can control. And then we take a big exhale, push down through the palms of the hands, pull the belly button in, sit all the way up. And we'll keep moving like that. Inhale, we sit nice and tall. Exhale, we start to roll down, point the elbows back, and then lift it back up. Now, if we start to get to a point where I'm saying inhale, exhale, and you're like totally lost, and you're like, Margaret, I can't figure it out. What am I supposed to do? Inhale or exhale? Doesn't matter. Just breathe. Just breathe. And honestly, you can make a case for breathing, inhaling at a certain point and exhaling at a certain point. No breath is wrong. Okay, so we feel a little bit of work in the triceps at this point. You got it. You got it. Okay. We'll do about 4 more here. This will be 4. 3. 2. You got it. Last one. Beautiful. Everything's gonna come up. We're just gonna take a little forward fold over the legs, reaching for the toes. Knees can stay bent. Doesn't have to be anything crazy. Woo-hoo. Okay. From here, we are going to lay down onto our side. I know I feel like we're moving all around. That's okay. Stick with me. We're gonna lay down onto our side. Knees are going to be stacked, and you're gonna come all the way down onto your left elbow. From here, I want you to take the right arm, reach it up over the shoulder. This is something we're gonna do in our stretch on Sunday, but right now we're gonna use it as a little bit of work. Find just some space between the left side of your body and the mat. We lift the right arm up over the shoulder. Now, keeping the hips stacked, keeping the low body locked into place, we're gonna inhale to reach the right fingertips forward. Exhale to lift the right arm up, and maybe you bring it a little bit behind your shoulder. So inhale, we reach the right fingertips. Exhale, we pull it in. Now this is a movement that I've done before with you guys in an arms and abs workout. So if you've done one of those with me, you know this. We've done it with a weight in our hand. I want you to keep that little bit of space between you and your mat. Keep your hips stacked on top of each other. My hips are even feeling like they're unstacking a little bit, but I'm not perfect. Three more here. This will be 3. This will be 2. You got it. And last one. Perfect. Everything comes in. You're just gonna roll over onto your back. Okay, that's all. And what I want you to do here, you can keep your head down. We're gonna hug the knees in towards the chest, and we'll take a single leg stretch. I want you to grab onto your right knee, reach your left leg long. Left hand's gonna come to the inside of your knee, right hand's gonna reach towards the outside of your left foot, and we're gonna exhale to switch. Pull the left knee in, right hand to the inside, left hand to the outside, inhale, switch. Okay, exhale, switch. Inhale, switch. Now, if it's a little bit too much, I want you to angle the feet upward instead of forward. Take some tension out of your low back. If you're feeling good here, if you found that you're at a good point this week and you feel like you can take some of those progressions, feel free to come up into an upper body crunch, only if you want to. If you don't want to, I don't want to, so I'm gonna keep my head down. Okay, we're gonna do 2 more each side. 2 and 2. Last one and 1. Everything comes in. Hug your knees in toward your chest, rock your hips side to side, take a deep breath. And we're just gonna roll right over onto our right side. So for you, you can just roll right over to the other side of your mat. I'm gonna swing my legs around. No, it feels like I've been moving around this whole workout, but It's a little bit more intuitive if you're down on your mat at home. Right side's gonna come down. We make a little pillow for the head with our right bicep. Bend at the knees, stack your knees right on top of each other. Sometimes we have to pull the hip back a little bit. Find a little bit of space between you and your mat, and then we'll reach the left arm up. Fingertips go nice and long. Inhale, we'll reach the left fingertips towards the mat. Exhale, we rotate and lift. And maybe you bring your hand a little bit behind your shoulder. Just keep the hips stacked. Inhale, we reach forward. Woo, exhale, we pull it back in. This one's a really tiny movement, but if you're moving slowly and with control, you really find a whole lot of work. Ooh, okay. I always tell people Pilates does not get any easier the more you know. In fact, I would say it gets harder and harder the more that you know. The more that you know the way your body works and the more that you know about just Pilates in general, it does not get easier. And I hope that's not discouraging, but you get better, but things are still hard. We'll do 3 more here. 3. 2. And last one. Okay, we'll bring the left arm down. Oh, take a breath. One more time, we're gonna roll over onto our back, hopefully a little bit more graceful than me. This time we're gonna take a double leg stretch. And again, you can keep your head down on the mat. That's a really good spot to be. I want you to reach your hands towards the outside of your feet, so hug your knees in towards your chest. We're gonna inhale, kick the legs out, open the arms back. Exhale, circle the arms around, reach for the outsides of your feet. Big open, and then close. Now, if this doesn't work for you, what I want you to do instead is to go back into your single leg stretch or just ditch the arms, ditch the legs. Do what you want to do. So if you want to bring the feet down, just circle through the arms. That's fine. That's going to help you to focus a little bit more on your breathing. I like that one a little bit better than just moving through the legs. So take it however it feels best. If you want to just move through the legs, totally fine. Inhale, kick them forward. Exhale, pull them in. We'll do 2 more here. 2. And last one. Perfect. Everything comes in, hug your knees into your chest. Again, we rock the hips side to side. And one final time, we're gonna roll up. We're gonna come into a modified plank position. You guys know I couldn't do an upper body and core workout without a plank. What kind of Pilates instructor would I be? Okay, knees are gonna come down on your mat, hands come down. Knees are a little bit behind the hips, so you're able to press your hips down. It's not a tabletop. We press the hips down, we find that modified plank. Now from here, what we're going to do is take some shoulder taps. So one hand's gonna lift, we cross to the opposite shoulder, we bring it down, same thing on the other side. Now, if you feel a little bit wobbly, walk your knees out a little bit wider than the hips so you have a bigger base of stability to work with. That's fine with me. I'll let you know right away. Everyone's hips are gonna rock when you do something like this, so that's fine. So long as your hips aren't pulling you from side to side. So if you start to move through the hands and your hips are just rocking all around, we've taken it a little bit too far. Now, if this shoulder tap doesn't work for you, if it feels a little bit too much, ditch it. Just hold in your plank. That's fine with me. Totally fine with me. And I'm gonna just hold in my plank for a second because I needed breath. Okay. Now we're gonna wrap up today taking some push-ups. I know that's nothing that anybody wants to hear. So once you are ready, take those final shoulder taps. We're gonna reset into our plank. We're gonna keep the knees down. On your inhale, we're gonna let the elbows go out nice and wide. So you can actually turn your fingertips in towards each other a little bit. Okay, we're gonna inhale, bend at the elbows, lower your chest down. Exhale, push down through the hands to lift. Now, if the push-up is not for you, go ahead and ditch it. That's fine. We're just gonna do 3 more here. 3, 2, and last one. Perfect. Press away, press your hips back towards your heels, reach the fingertips long, take a big child's pose. All right, you made it into your stretches. You did good, you did good. Okay, from here, we're gonna come up into that tabletop one more time. We're just gonna take a couple of cat-cows. Inhale, dipping the belly down. Exhale, pulling it up, pointing your gaze back towards the tops of your legs. 2 more like this. Last one. Alrighty, from here we press the hips back towards the heels. Again, we're just gonna take a child's pose. Rest your forehead down on the mat, and then I want you to reach your hands behind you. So hands reach back towards the heels. Take a deep breath here. And then we'll take the right arm. I want you to reach the right arm forward. We're just gonna open up a little bit towards the left. So right ear can come down, twist your head open, not twist it, but open your face out towards the left side of your mat. You can take the left hand if you're able to, reach it back behind you, reaching for the top of the right leg. We'll hold for 3, 2, and 1. Left hand comes in if it was twisted, right arm comes in. We'll shift things over. Left ear comes down to the mat. Reach the left, oh my God, I was gonna say left leg. Left arm long. Maybe you take the right hand, reach it back behind you, reaching for the top of the left leg. And we'll hold for 3, 2, and 1. Right hand comes in, slide the left hand in, and then start to press yourself up so you come up into a seated position, shoulders on top of the hips. That is where we are going to wrap up today. Hope you enjoyed it. You're awesome. You can do anything you put your mind to, and I'll see you guys tomorrow.